Hello, here's another junk journal that is made without digitals for the most part. And the ones that I did use, they're just these little tags. I think I got them from the free one that, well, when I remember, I'll let you know. It was one I made a while ago, and I decided to add a bit more to her. Her name's Inspire, and she's eclectic, a tiny bit grungy, and mostly I think she's lovely. Cereal box, base, about a 1 3/4 inch spine with 3 signatures, about 6 for width and 9 1/4 for height. This ribbon enclosure is 100% acetate fused, edge water repellent, 200 count, made in USA. I think this is vintage. I got that from a thrift store. Little doily, little applique. Wool button, and some dangles that I added. Inside you'll see that I've covered the cereal box with brown paper. I believe it was a grocery bag because they're the thickest brown paper I can get hold of. And it's also great for junk journaling because it's repurposing, keeping with the theme of junk. Junk turned into treasures. And as always, most of my cards are tea-dyed and blank on the back to leave lots of room. This bookmark could be perfect to use throughout here, and it's made from a calendar. Little pocket there, little vintage button, stamping, a little bit of hand stitching. Mostly I'll just show this to you and not do a lot of talking. To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people just exist. Oscar Wilde. I've also kept with the theme of lots of writing space. Mother of Pearl. I'm somebody who journals, so writing spaces are really important. Altar paper clip. I mostly make altar paper clips from my scrap basket here. Really fun turning little scraps into altar paper clips. Do you think I should sell altar paper clips? So I noticed that they're so handy and they're a fun way to dress up a page. And they wouldn't be hard to mail either. I just saw this idea, and I think the person who was doing this was Pam from the Paper Outpost, making these little pockets. And what I did is I made it so that it flips instead of just gluing it onto the here, so that you save this writing space, add some writing space there, and then I added a little bit of cotton just to give it something cozy to it. Sometimes you just need a little bit of fabric on a page, like here on this older paper clip. Left these blank so you can put favorite little words or thoughts on there. There's one of the digitals I was talking about. Made from a calendar page. These all come out, but the altered paper clips, they hold them in good. And I don't want to make this too long. Went for a walk the other day in the rain and picked up a piece of that fern, that bracken that we're not crazy about. It's invasive, but anyhow, I don't have any on the property, so I thought that'd be nice to use for stamping, and so that's what I did. And have a bigger piece that's being flattened right now that I might use for doing maybe a light stamping on a page. And there's the little 4-pocket tuck thing that I just learned from Pam at Paper Outpost. So even though I made this journal a while ago, a lot of things like this I actually just added this week. It's quite blank. But I think that's kind of fun, because then I get to play with the journal, not without having to have to go through all the steps of putting it together. That's the most intimidating part, is sewing it all together. And this part is the fun part, decorating. So even though I did a lot of decorating in this one, there's still tons more space to do decorating, and lots and lots of space for writing. This is made from a calendar too. A little watercolor I did from a tutorial online, and there's a bracken again. Card from the thrift store. It's actually a photograph, I think. Someone's made that card. And this was from a card as well. Did this with leftover paint from when I was painting with my grandson, and then I added some sparkle to it after. And it doesn't seem to come off, so that's good. Did that a few months ago. Alter paper clip. And on the last page, I like to do a little bit of extra. So we've got in here some cards, journal cards, and a blank card of a Renoir painting. This goes nice with the journal. And a little mini file journal that I just made actually today. Been meaning to do this for so long. I finally did it. And instead of hand sewing it, I actually use my machine to sew it together. There's another one of those little, there's actually a tuck spot in here too. Another little corner tuck. Learned from Pam at the Paper Outpost. Learned so much from her. One of the things I really appreciate about her is that she isn't a perfectionist, and it inspires me to not be a perfectionist, like not try. Not that I could ever do anything perfectly, but this is a bit wide. Could easily take a bunch of stuff out if you didn't want it this wide, but she's a good 2 3/4. Anyways, Pam at the Paper Outpost, if you've been watching her at all, you know, she just does it. She's brave, and it helps, I think, what people watching her to be brave too. To just do it. Don't worry if it's not perfect. And she's also good at showing you that when you do a boo-boo, she shows you little ways to to just go with it. Like, I think Bob Ross is the one that said, just, you know, they're, happy little accidents that we just turn into something lovely. Thanks for watching. And if you have a better name than Inspire that you think I should call this journal, just let me know in the comments. And anyways, take care. Bye.